documentary of the Russian Revolution by Joshua Troncon, Nadia Cruz, Noah Waller. The October Revolution was caused by all of the corruption and insufficiency around the government. The people of Russia were sick and tired, and the Russian government telling them what to do, so they wanted to escape from Russia's dominance. To Tsar Alexander II and Alexander III. Alexander II was the new Russian government. He said he put all serf to be free, but you have to repay all your labors and debts. Later was killed because some people hated him. Alexander III represented religious. Alexander III represented religious minorities. Non-Russians, he introduced the Okharin police force that represented anybody who thought having a Tsar was dumb after he died. His son ruled Nicholas II, who Alexander III made fun of and sent him off to another country. Vladimir Lenin and Russian followers. Vladimir Lenin led a rebellion against the Tsar and Russian government because of how the Tsar didn't care for their people. Vladimir Lenin was the leader of the revolution. The Russians were following Lenin, called the Bolsheviks, versus the Dunham's provisional government. Vladimir Lenin was a part of the Bolsheviks party that led leftist revolutionaries into destroying the provisional government of Russia. Vladimir Lenin was born on April 10th, 1870. Simbirsk, Russia. Died January 21st, 1924. Gorky Leninsky, near Moscow, founder of the Russian Communist Party, Bolsheviks, inspired the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution, 1917, and the architect, builder, and the first head, 1917 through 1924, of the Soviet state. He was the founder of the organization known as the Comintern, Communist International, and the post-humorous source of Leninism, the doctrine codified and conjoined with Karl Marx works by Lenin's successor to form Marxian Leninism, which became the communist worldview. The Tsar brother was killed for plotting to kill Tsar. After the October Revolution, the Russian Empire became the Soviet Union. They also signed a peace treaty with Germany to get out of World War I. The treaty was called the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. After the treaty was signed, Russia conceded much land to Germany. After the Russian Revolution, a national council is assembled to run the economy. Czarist rule ends. Nicholas II, his wife, and 5 kids were executed. Civil war in Russia broke out between Bolsheviks and anti-Bolsheviks. Forces swept Russia from 1918 to 1920. Around 15 million people died in conflict and in famine. The Russian economy is in shambles. The industrial production drops, trade of all but cease, and skilled workers flee the country. Lenin asserts his control by cruel methods, such as the Gulag, a vast, brutal network of prison camps for both criminals and political prisoners. Russia suffered heavily during World War One. There were heavy casualties. Industry production nosedived due to the stress of the war. Industrial equipment became scarce, and the price and availability of food became a major problem. The Soviet Union was run by Stalin. The government was taken over by Lenin. Later it will be known as the Communist Party. Lenin applying terror in his ruling over Russia. Farmland is later distributed among farmers, and factories hiring workers. The Russian Revolution. In conclusion, the Russian Revolution was caused by Russia having an economic crisis. The crisis was caused by World War I efforts. World War I was caused by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His wife and kids were killed as well. Russia's economic collapse was in November of 1917. The collapse started in Petrograd. Political reasons helped start the Russian Revolution. The Russian Revolution was also caused by social reasons. A Siberian patriot assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, and this started World War I. After all that has happened, with Russia, it turned into the Soviet Union.